Well, hello there guys to another Pike and Shot video here. We are playing the Battle of the Dunes, a user-made map, and we are getting very, very close here, guys, to possibly getting a victory against the Spanish. I'm going to go ahead and start off with some volleys from my redcoats, of course, and there we go. Unfortunately, we had a unit break. I was worried this might happen, but no worry, no matter really. We're going to continue fighting, and if we do everything right, we should be able to get a victory in this particular turn, or not in this turn, but this Let's Play at least. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We're already engaged in combat with a lot of these troops, and I actually wanted to turn this guy around entirely because I want this cavalry to help us take on the rest of the enemy here. Let's go ahead and get over here. I don't want to get too close to the enemy because they could do a lot of damage to our cavalry with their spear units, so we're not even going to bother with that. But let's see if we can go ahead and open fire on these other guys, especially these units that look disrupted, because if they're disrupted, they're going to fragment. There we go. It's exactly what I'm talking about, and eventually they're going to give up and run away. So we really want that to take place. Whether or not it's going to take place now or next turn or never, we don't really know. It all depends on how well our men fight and how well our tactics go through and succeed or not. So we're going to go ahead and just keep attacking with everything we can. I really want to get the enemy to essentially just retreat entirely from this battle, and I think I may be able to do that. So let's go. We're continuing this right flank that we've done since the beginning of the battle, and this thing has worked out extremely well for us. I mean, this right flank is going to allow us to basically get behind the enemy just by using all of this, wooded territory. We've routed all their cavalry here, as you guys can see, and this is just going to continue. Let's go ahead and end our turn. I think we've done just about everything we can. I want to make sure we don't have any other units we could use. We do have cannon units, but these guys usually fire on their own. But let's go ahead. This unit is disrupted, so I don't mind hitting it. 0 damage. Come on, guys. You got to get better at shooting than that. And let's see if we can hit one of these fragmented units. Oh, that's too bad. I'd love to hit one of the fragmented units. Sadly, it doesn't look like we have that option. We'll get one more look with our ships. We may be able to hit one of them, but likely not. The battle is very hectic right now, and our ships don't exactly want to get some friendly fire. So let's go ahead and end the turn here. Residual shooting phase. And if they make some of our units rout, it's going to make it a lot harder for us to win. As you can see, one of our units just broke there. The guy that got trapped behind enemy lines after a charge. So this can get pretty crazy pretty quickly. Alright, here we go. Wow, a lot of musket fire going on, and it's not really doing much for the most part. I can't tell if that's a good or bad thing. Here we go, melee damage. Okay, on the left, things are still not too crazy. These guys are having a very gentlemanly fight, as it were. Only a few guys getting wounded or getting killed on either side. And then the horsemen retreat. Okay, as you can see, another problem. And this is the problem you have when you have to chase enemy units that you rout. Your men end up routing, and this becomes a serious issue. So this is going to make it a lot harder for us to win. But again, if we just get them to 60% routed troops, it doesn't matter what the difference is, we're going to win. In this case, they're doing pretty good in this melee fight right now, and they're actually fragmenting a few of our men. Who knows? The Spanish tercios may be able to hold the day and beat us. We really don't want that to happen, but you never know in this game. All right, there we go. We've got more enemy units routing. Our men are chasing them. That's pretty awesome. Another charge here. Our unit won. Beautiful. We disrupted an enemy unit, and if we can make them rout next turn, we're going to feel really, really great. Unfortunately, they're getting some nasty shots on this unit and fragmenting our entire front line here. So we need this cavalry to come and help very, very, very soon. There we go. Wow. Our guys got great shots on this guy, the veteran later tercio. The only reason he's not running is because he's a veteran. At this point, look at that beautiful defense by our men against a Spanish pike and shot unit. At this point, we really should be able to get these guys to run entirely. Residual shooting phase. Nice! Our cannons are going to get some shots off. May even be able to make the units run here, the enemy run. Melee phase. This is the true test of the game, whether or not we can win this melee phase and do well. So far on the left, still very gentlemanly. I like to call it a gentlemanly battle because no one's really doing much, but the enemy unit actually broke. Wow. Despite only losing 8 men, we made them break, and that's going to work out for us really well. All right, here we go. This time they fragmented us, but we can obviously turn that cavalry around and eventually attack the enemy. Okay, a lot of routing. I don't like that. Unless it's the enemy, I don't like the routes for obvious reasons here. Okay, a nasty little fight there, but so far our guys are holding, and that's what counts. All right, we had a unit disperse. That's never a good thing, obviously. But that's what happens when we get trapped behind enemy lines. And we had a unit auto break. That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. But it happens, unfortunately. Another unit dispersed. The enemy is certainly putting up a great fight. I thought we had them for sure this turn. Now I'm not so sure. All right, let's see. Got some fragmented units. Now we may be able to try to disperse this enemy unit. So go ahead. Open fire. Oh no, we broke instead. So wow, 2 units breaking. So right now the enemy is doing pretty well. I want to see if I can go ahead and charge them. This is a risky charge, but you know what? We've got to try something, and actually we did really well there. 29 kills on the enemy. I'd love to go ahead and turn around this unit and start attacking the enemy too. I'm not sure why the Swiss pikemen are just kind of hanging out, but what can you do? Let's see. Cavalry. Boom. We're going to assist our pikemen in taking out this enemy cavalry, and I hope this is good enough to secure us a nice little victory. We should be able to charge these guys. That's weird. I don't know why we can't, but could have done a lot of damage there. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go ahead and try to make this guy run. Come on. He's fragmented enough to take off. We're going to charge, and yes, we made the enemy unit break. That's definitely going to help us a lot. Let's grab this guy. What about... what else can we do? Alright, we're going to turn towards the enemy veteran horse here. The last thing I need is for him to start breaking my units. And I guess we'll move up with our spearmen, or veteran pike and shot. I think that's probably a good idea. And we can actually open up on this unit. 13. Not bad, guys. Let's see if we can shoot them again. Beautiful. 4 damage. If we got one more shot on them, we could do some damage here. 37! Oh my goodness. That's amazing. These detached musketeers can really get a nice volley off when they want to. But let's go ahead and focus on this right side. Obviously, we need to get our horsemen into basically flanking mode very quickly. And I think we can do that very soon here. So we're bringing our guys in, as you can see. And we're going to bring the rest of the horsemen in too. First, we want to get rid of this Spanish horseman unit. I don't know why we can't attack him this turn, but we'll start facing him at least. And hopefully next turn we can carry out an attack. Keep on going, boys. Sometimes it's really weird maneuvering on the field in pike and shot. But you kind of just have to find your opportunity to slowly move forward. Let's see. Ooh. Really like to go attack these guys, but we may not be able to this turn. So we're just going to go ahead and send the dragoons out. Same with a veteran horse. As for these fragmented units, we're not even going to move them. I'm just going to leave them back here and hope that they slowly recover, because the last thing I need is another unit fragmenting on us. Let's go ahead and take a look. Everything seems all right. Obviously, we're not doing very well with the veteran pike and shot here. They look to be in trouble, but hopefully we can stop that inevitable conclusion for those poor veteran pike and shot. What have they done to anybody, really? Let's see. All right, I'm going to open up on one of these attached musketeer units. They can do a lot of damage, as you guys can have seen before, so let's do that. And let's see if we can get a shot off with this guy. Have we done that yet? Yes, we have, and unfortunately, we can't get a shot off. Oh, well, maybe we can on this detached unit. Or disrupted unit, I should say. 31. Wow. That was actually a really good shot by the artillery. Good job, guys. And we'll open up with our ships as well. They're kind of on an incline, so we could spot them. And unfortunately, no breaks, but we definitely did a lot of damage. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this battle so far. This battle is really taking a long time, and I must say, for a community creation, it is absolutely awesome. Don't forget the enemy has these reinforcements over here, cavalry reinforcements. They very well may bring them in soon, so we need to be very careful, and we always need to be on our guard. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and have an awesome day.